Hello, I want to show you some very special Disney Christmas cards. These were all done by Disney, but they were made to send out to their employees, so it's for internal use only. And I have some going back to the 1930s that I want to show you. But I'll start with this one. This is 1988, and this was the year that I started working at Disney. Who Framed Roger Rabbit just came out in the theaters, and it was a groundbreaking movie, and it was a huge success. Inside it said, "Warmest wishes for a joyful holiday season." It was signed Michael and Frank, Michael Eisner and Frank Wells, who were the CEO and president of Disney. And a neat thing about this is, if you look at it, there's a little bit of the lamp post right there. So it actually tucks in and you could stand it up. And I thought that was really clever. This one is from 1989, and that was kind of cool for me because I was working in Disney television animation, and this was the newest thing from Disney TV animation, Chippendale Rescue Rangers. And here's the inside. And in addition to Michael and Frank, you can see that Chippendale signed it as well. This one is 1991, and it's the Walt Disney Studios. This is the Team Disney building, and that's a building inside the Walt Disney Studios. And if you haven't seen it, it has all the 7 dwarfs holding up the building. The building was just completed the year before in 1990. In those days, it had a reflecting pool in front of it, and here they show Mickey and Minnie ice skating on the frozen pool. Some really pretty artwork. Inside's pretty simple. Best wishes for an enchanted holiday, Michael and Frank. This one is from 1992. This is some cute artwork. Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, Pluto, and a snowman joining in song. Pretty simple card. Inside says, "Wishing you a joyous holiday season and a bright and happy new year." This season's greetings is from 1993. 2/3 of the inside is already showing it. And then at the right, "Warmest wishes for a joyful holiday season, Michael and Frank." They started getting really clever with the cutout images. And they did the same thing in 1994. This card has a scene from the 1932 cartoon Santa's Workshop. I don't know if there's any reason that they specifically chose that other than it's Christmas themed. And inside it says, "May the holiday magic last year-round." And this one is only signed by Michael, not Frank and Michael, because Frank Wells was killed in a helicopter crash. I took this picture in 1991. And this one is from 1995. And this one's a scene from Cinderella. I don't know if there was a reason for Cinderella. I don't know if it was being re-released that year or anything. But again, some really fun artwork. And it says, "However you celebrate the holidays." And inside it says, "Here's wishing your dreams come true." And over at the right is a great Gus Gus and Jacques illustration. Now the next one I want to show you is a bit older than that. It's from 1956. So the previous year was the opening of Disneyland and also the start of a brand new TV series, the Mickey Mouse Club. And that's what the theme is on this card. So we have Donald's nephews watching TV. And what are they watching? They're watching the Mickey Mouse Club. And there's just such great detail in this. Mickey's wearing one of the costumes that's seen in the show each week. I have one of those stars that's on his chest from the actual costume of the Mickey Mouse Club. Down around the nephews is Walt Disney's Mickey Mouse Club magazine. I have one of those as well. But here's the humor. While they're watching the Mickey Mouse Club and wearing their mouse ears, Donald's putting Donald Duck hats on the tree. And those hats were a real thing, by the way. I think he's just a little jealous of Mickey. Inside here is a gorgeous piece of artwork. It's a calendar for 1957. And it features a scene from Walt Disney's Perri. If you don't know Perri, it was Walt Disney's true life fantasy. He did a lot of films which are called True Life Adventures, which was where they would film real animals and they would have a narrator and tell the true stories. But this was a fantasy using real life animals and everything. But that's Perri. On the back, there's Gus Gus and Jacques from Cinderella, and they're hanging a glass slipper on the Christmas tree. And then this one here just might be my favorite. This is from 1938. Snow White had just come out in December of 1937 and was still a huge success in the theaters. There's a little poem in it. It's the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature is stirring, except Mickey Mouse. Here's a poster of Snow White, and you can see on the poster that it says, "Still showing all over the world." But this also gives a glimpse of what's to come. Pinocchio would be released in 1940, and it ends with, "Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Walt Disney."